Hey guys, how's it going? I wanted to do a song for you today because I feel that this song has applications in it that you can use for the future when you're playing the guitar, especially chords. And this song is by One Direction. It is called Steal My Girl. Now the song is basically 3 chords, and it's not often that you get a 3-chord song that actually can be a slight challenge to play if you're an intermediate player. Even if you're maybe an upper level, if there is such a thing, upper level beginner player, or one that's ready to cross over into the intermediate territory, then you will find this song a little bit challenging. However, once you learn it, you're going to be in a lot better shape in terms of your chord playing, because it's going to use 2 basic chords for most of the song. That's going to be G and it's going to be C, and it's going to be the old school G, and that is the G where you go 3rd finger, 2nd, and your pinky. Dreadful fingering, if there ever was one. I haven't used this fingering for years until recently, maybe over the last couple years, because of students wanting to learn more pop-oriented music. Therefore, I use my system right chords, G, C, F, 9, and D, and left chords, A minor, F, C, G. Both of those progressions really are used in thousands and thousands of songs. So what we have today is kind of a combination, but the majority of it's going to be G and C. Now here's the little riff in the song. What I do is I keep my pinky on the 1st string, 3rd fret. Now we are capoed on 4. Remember that. How would you remember? Because I forgot to tell you. Capo your guitar on fret 4, as you can see. 4. That's going to put you in the key of B. So when I play a G on the 4th fret, it's sounding a B. When I play a C, it's sounding an E chord. When I play a D, sounding an F sharp. So we're squarely in the key of B major. What we're going to do is go old school, G, pinky. Now we're going to add our index onto the 1st string, 2nd fret, and it's going to make this a G suspended chord. Practice, suspend, release. Now you're going to land on one more note. That's going to be 3rd string, 2nd fret. So, what I'm doing is I'm going to one more additional tone that we're adding to the G. We've already added a suspension. We release the suspension. Then we go to the 3rd string, 2nd fret. I'll try to give you as many angles as I can so I don't have to type a lot of description onto this video because it's late and I'm tired. Okay. So there's your riff for G. Okay, then we go to a C chord, and guess what? We don't change anything except these 2 fingers moving down to C position. I'll get my 1 out of the way because I'm not using my 1 yet. And a lot of times, from my experience in teaching so long, students see fingers not used and they assume they are being used. This is not easy to do. Put my finger back there. Okay, so I'm going to C. Okay, I'm not doing it anymore. That hurts. All right, so I go to C. All right, regular old school C. Okay, now I'm going to add my pinky. I'm going to leave it there. And guess where we're going next? Yes, sirree. 3rd string, 2nd fret. So you've got that kind of riff. Back to G. Okay, so the main riff of the song, starting with G, going to C, but adding that little tone that keeps ringing on the top. We could call that a pedal tone. A pedal tone in music is just a tone that continues to repeat throughout a figure or a phrase of music or a longer section. In this case, a really long section. Will be the break or the pre-chorus, a very short pre-chorus, and basically what it does is it goes to D. Now you notice I all of a sudden switch to the right and do the more modern sounds. I do D, and I add a couple little elaborations there because to go to D and just go doesn't do enough. We already have all this other activity going on with the other two chords. I figure why not do for D. Then you go back to the main riff. Now during the verse, the longer part of the G chord it just kind of chugs along on the G chord. Then it goes to the C riff. It does that, and then that's when you get your pre-chorus. And then into the chorus, which is nothing more than. Then we go into the chorus, of course, and we already know that because it's just like the intro. There's one more section in the piece. I really feel that this bar chord G, you don't have to do this if you're not ready, but feel that that is probably more of a bar chord sound, but you can just do this if you want the regular, what we've been doing. Basically, I hate to tell you, but that's about all there is in this song. Now, the song is full of instrumentation and voices and all kind of activity going on, so it's a really big sounding song. But remember, your goal as playing guitar is either to sing and play or to play for somebody else. Just remember to start out slow and don't worry so much about speed. Just worry about getting clarity on the chords, because this is a fairly, what makes this difficult is making sure all the strings ring. Squeeze your fingers into a small space, and I'll just warn you now, look at that pinky. Oh my god, there's a blister on that thing. That is not just from this song, but from another song I've been teaching to students. And as you can see, my pinky's taking a beating, even after years and years of playing. Kind of depressing, actually. So that's about, I wish there was more to say about this song, but that's about it. Just play it learn it well, and have fun with it, because it's a really good riff that comes up a lot. There are a lot of suspended chords that sound cool within songs. So like even in A minor, you could do it with practically any chord, the most famous being D. So once again, One Direction comes up with a winner just because they're clever enough to write hooks that are catchy. And that's one thing if you're a songwriter and you want to get people to like your music. I mean, we all like to write complex music. Well, most of us. And we all love to listen to complex music. Most of us. But one thing you have to remember is in songwriting, you have to catch your audience's attention with a hook. Like it or not, One Direction is a very smart band in terms of the music they come up with. They know how to write a vocal hook and a musical hook. And if you don't have either of those in your music's not going to catch on. You can be as complex as you want, but unfortunately in today's world, complex music is appreciated by musicians more than the general public. And if you're looking to become famous or become popular or have people like your music a lot in a more global sense, then you really have to write to what people like. And they like repetition, they like catchy lyrics, and they like catchy little musical phrases. And what you just learned now, or what you're going to learn, is catchy. It just is. Now, there are other songs that have had this same riff in it. They're not breaking any new ground. They just came out with this riff, and it hasn't been around for a while, but they were smart enough to come out with this riff. So remember that, and just learn it. Don't complain, learn it. Don't complain about music. That's good for now. I'll be back with another tune. Another one of these easier tunes, just so that you people developing your playing have a chance to play something that's fun and something that's going to help you develop. And doing lessons with real complex music is not really the answer to getting people to play the guitar. Doing music that people can relate to and can at least get a foothold on the guitar is what we should be doing more of. Because the guitar is a difficult instrument anyways, and when you start scaring people with really complex music, then you're going to scare them away more than bring them to you. That's my philosophy, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, I'll be back soon with another tune. Have a great Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. Or it's probably almost Friday, but Friday's coming. Okay, see you soon, guys. Bye.